Sup y'all, it's me, it's your boy Asmongold, and today is kind of a big day. Not for a lot of people, but for some it definitely is, because today is the day, December 17th, that the Nostalrius servers do reopen, and people are able to reclaim and replay on their old Nostalrius characters on the vanilla progression realms once again. Now, this has led to a lot of people talking about this, a lot of discussion on my stream, a lot of unfortunately spamming on my stream, and most importantly for me, it's led me to a lot of introspection on what am I really playing the game for? What am I really doing all of this for? And ultimately, am I going to be playing on these servers or not? And that's what I wanted to talk about in this video. A lot of people have been asking me about this. I think in the past couple days, I've had over 100 people message me about this. So I wanted to make a video and talk about it and kind of, I guess in a lot of ways also kind of give my final thoughts on this, because I don't really see that there's going to be a lot more information about private servers coming out in the future, honestly, because basically we're at a point where they've made these private servers. This is probably going to be the best iteration of a private server that we're going to see, especially with the amount of concentration of players. So I can only really see two new videos that I would ever make about legacy servers, which would be, is Elysium getting shut down, or if Elysium gets shut down, and Elysium is Nostalrius. I'm going to be using these kind of interchangeably because of the way that the organizations are kind of mixed together now. Is this server getting shut down? And if that happens, I'll obviously make a video about that. And also, the only other real outcome of this is that whenever Blizzard makes official legacy servers, and I do think it's a win, not an if, but that win could be in 10 years, right? So we don't really know. Anyway, so this is not really a video where I'm going to try to convince you to play on this server. It's not. I want to play on it in a lot of ways. I do. I want to re-experience vanilla. I want to re-experience every stupid quest that I have to go to Booty Bay and then I have to go to Wintergrasp to pick up some bullshit and then take it back to Booty Bay to get 3,000 experience, right? I want to deal with all of the awesomeness that's doing Dead Mines for the first time. The coolness of getting your first epic gear. The coolness of getting your first blue gear. The coolness of getting, even if you're very new, getting your first green gear. All of those things were so amazing. And I would give almost anything to redo that again. But in a lot of ways, one thing I really can't give up is what I'm doing with my own my channel here, what I'm doing with my own streams. If I could stream Nostalrius, I probably would do it. If I could make videos about Nostalrius, I probably would do it. But ultimately, I only have so many hours in a day. I only have so many things that I can do. And at a certain point, how can I devote that much time to something that I can't really get that time back out of while I'm already doing all of these other things myself? You guys might not know this, but I have very, it might sound ridiculous, but I don't really have a lot of free time that I spend. I spend a lot of time making my videos, I spend a lot of time doing my streams, and I don't even really have time to watch TV shows. I don't really watch Netflix. I watch maybe 3 or 5 minute YouTube videos while my videos are rendering. And maybe I watch somebody stream while I'm kind of bored. But I spend a lot of my time being productive and doing something, right? And in a way, I don't really feel like I can set aside that time and play on these Nostalrius Elysium servers and really be able to justify enough of that time to the point where I would be feeling fulfilled for doing it. From the very early days of myself playing video games, I have wanted to play games as hardcore as much as possible. If I love a game, if I want to play a game, I'm going to play that as much as I fucking can. If I was playing Black Desert, I played that 18 hours a day. If I was playing WoW, I would play that 18 hours a day. If I was playing Super Mario World, whenever I was 5 years old, I would be playing that for 3 hours a day, which was unheard of then, and beating my head with a controller every single time that I died. I was absolutely insane about that game in the same way I have been for my whole life. It's what I love to do, right? And I don't really feel like I can spend 18 hours a day playing Elysium or playing Nostalrius and really have it be a fulfilling and same experience that I had over 10 years ago. That being said, I kind of want to go back and at least experience some of the old zones. That would be really cool to do. And time is still to tell if that's going to happen or not. I don't know if I'm going to do it or not, but there has been a lot of people who have offered me different guild invites and guild slots and everything like that. So I don't really know. I think that I'll probably play it a little bit, maybe get to level 20 or something like that. I don't really know if I'll play it up to 60 and actually be serious about it though. That's really my main thing. But anyway, guys, I did want to talk about also the news of this happening and really kind of the outcome of this. Now, as I said, I've been talking about this a lot on my stream, and I feel I do want to kind of offer out this bit of information and this bit of knowledge and this bit of, I would say, advice, but obviously, who wants to listen to me? But my opinion, guys, is if you really like legacy servers, if this is something that really means a lot to you, the worst thing that you can do is go into somebody else's, somebody else's stream that's not playing on legacy servers and spam about it and talk about how bad the game is right now. I think that everybody knows that I'm not happy with a lot of the things that they're doing in Legion. I'm not happy with them at all. But I don't really go and, complain about it every single day. I guess almost I do now whenever I stream, especially if it comes down to legendaries. But really, I don't go into, legacy server streams and say, why are you losers playing legacy? Legion is good, or something like that. I acknowledge that both of them have problems. I think that the legacy server community and legacy server players are doing themselves a very, very big disservice and polarizing people against them by being very aggressive and very combative with the way that they advertise their streams and the way that they advertise their servers. I think it's very, very... It goes against what their own interests are. If they really want to get more people to play on the old servers, don't act like a person that nobody would want to play with, right? That's my advice to you guys. I would really do want to say that. I've been dealing with a lot of spam with that recently, and it's been, of course, very, very annoying. Now, also, I think I probably should mention, kind of how this... how this is all really supposed to happen. Now, basically, the Nostalrius servers got shut down. Recently after that, Nostalrius moved all of their code over to these guys over in Russia, I believe, called Elysium, and they're going to be hosting the new Nostalrius servers. There's going to be 3 different servers that are going to be coming out. 2 of them are going to be PvE, and 1 of them is going to be PvP. There's going to be a fresh start server coming out sometime in the future. I don't think that there's been a date for that, where everything starts right back at the beginning of Villa. And then there's also what's going to be coming out today, which is the same server that basically Nostalrius had before it got shut down. It's pretty much a recontinuation of the old server. That's my understanding, at least. The 3rd PvP server, I think that this 3rd one, because I think this is just me, I didn't really play on them, but I believe that one of the 2 servers that are coming online today, I believe, are the PvP and the PvE servers for Nostalrius that were already announced, and they were already out before they got shut down in the first place. And they're going to make a new PvE server sometime in the future, which is probably, if I'm going to play anything, probably what I'm going to play on. And so anyway, if you guys want to play on the server, there's obviously a lot of different ways you can do that. The main way, obviously, is you can just go over to the Elysium Twitter here. They have a link to their website, and you can just pretty much, there's this thing on the sidebar, it says play now. You can just download it and actually play on the server. Now, I don't really want to go out and promote the server or anything like that, but I do think this is, again, worth talking about, okay? So I'm not really saying, oh yeah, you should go play on the server or you shouldn't. I think that obviously everybody should make up their own minds, and at this point I think pretty much everybody else has. I don't really know if I'm going to do it or not, but today is the day, so if you want to be able to play on it, today is the day that you're able to. By the time this video's out, you probably would have been able to play on the servers for 2 hours, and the odds are the servers are probably going to be down. Let's be honest. But if they're not down, I will be very, very surprised, and I'll be very, very impressed as well. So anyway, guys, that's kind of the way that I feel about it. I've always had very, very fond memories of Vanilla WoW, and it's very, very tempting for me to go back and try and relive those. And at the same time, it's always, there's always opportunity cost, and I just don't really know what I'm going to do yet. So go ahead and let me know what you're going to do. I'm actually kind of curious, and that's pretty much it. The servers, the Nostalrius servers, Elysium servers now, have close to probably over 100,000 accounts that have been made on them already, which is huge. So I really do feel like, looking at their website, that this is a labor of love. This is something that they really care about. They're not trying to make any money out of it or anything like that. So outside of the, the proverbial sword of Damocles being held over everybody's head with doing these private servers where you can just have your character deleted at any time if it gets shut down, which is the main thing that I'm concerned about. I think that this is going to be probably one of the most stable private servers that you guys are going to be able to play on, but again, it's still just a private server. So until Blizzard creates official legacy servers, I'm not happy. you know, I'm not happy. I will be happy whenever they do that, but until then, my needs are not met. So I kind of wanted to make this video and talk to you guys about it. A lot of people have been discussing the new server and everything like that, so I kind of wanted to answer the question on if I'm going to be playing it or not, and kind of expand on that and kind of the way that I feel about it. So hopefully you guys understand. If not, go ahead and let me know why, but either way, thanks for watching, and like, comment, and subscribe.